Hello, everyone. First of all, I do apologize for the little bit of connection issue we had. I had also got issues from the game. So, I did not actually do any flash warrants. To start off with, because this is gonna be a short stream. That's because I did a short stream for X4 Interworlds due to a bug error, which I will explain in detail in there. So I'm only gonna be doing Taris and Narshada in this stream, to make it roughly fair, because it's gonna not take me that long. So let's have to talk to this guy.
My new master at last. I am C2N2, steward of this vessel. It is my extreme good fortune to serve you.
You were bought by a thieving, gutless son of a Kavfire. But this is my ship. You take orders from me. Got it?
I am programmed to serve this vessel's captain, not my purchaser. I will happily accept your every command. C2 series droids represent the latest advances in everything from starship technical maintenance to nutritional advice tailored for your specific organic needs. Welcome aboard your Corellian XS Light Freighter, a marvel of customization. I can only speculate why such large engines were mounted to its hull.
For speed.
Along with the usual accommodations, you'll find a secure your grid priority long range, and finally, the ship's intercom.
Been too long since I was aboard.
My duty is to, as you can, I am happy to.
What do you?
Whenever you.
Okay. So we're going to Taris first. Yeah. Oh, and I did figure out why, I do apologize for, well, you might be hearing a blender in the background. No, it's vacuum, sorry.
So, how'd you end up out here, Captain? Was there ever a time you wanted something more normal? A family? A steady job somewhere you didn't need a blaster in hand?
I've got my freedom, my ship, and my gun. What more is there?
I've just been thinking about a guy I met in the brigade. Mercenary. He'd been fighting for the Republic for 20 years. I was 16, fresh off the ship. This guy gave me my first blaster.
I thought you country boys grow up shooting.
I mean, sure, I'd handled a hunting rifle, but never anything aimed at people. This guy told me, gun's just a tool. You use it to destroy, or you use it to protect against those who would destroy you.
Guess you didn't figure that one out on your own.
So it's not exactly astrophysics, but it made sense to me. You can't protect anything if you're afraid to be out there shooting. I brought Torchy home, and my parents made me lock her up, told me not to wish away peace. I didn't have her when the Separatists came.
Okay.
Boy, Captain, life with you is almost enough to get me missing the good old days. Forward Mintel, where Separatists were bad and guns were good, and we could just run in shooting.
Are you drunk?
Just tipsy. I can still bullseye an Imperial soldier at 1,000 paces. Why don't we have more fun on this ship? Back home, when we needed a laugh, we used to run the Rontos in circles, then see if they could charge us without falling over.
Good night, Corso.
Maybe I should go lie down.
Oh yeah, he's drunk off stuff. Okay. So let us go here. as always, I will only be focusing on the class mission stuff. I will not be doing any of the side missions or the planetary quests. Okay, well, it looks like I have to go talk to her myself.
Taris. Did you know you've just landed on the biggest graveyard in the galaxy? There's not much to enjoy here, besides skeletons, ruins, and man-eating creatures.
As long as there's a cantina, I'm happy.
Are all your inoculations up to date? I doubt the watering holes here rate more than a 1 in Trampetta's star guide. Taris was the Coruscant of the Outer Rim, until some lunatic leveled it centuries ago. Now it's a toxic swamp.
Whatever happened to
We're here
Taris?
for an astrogation chart that was in a vault when Taris fell. That vault's somewhere in these ruins.
What do we need with some musty old astrogation chart?
I worry about the why, and you take care of the how. That's our deal, remember? Our lost vault was designed to be recovered after a major catastrophe. All we need are the right sensors to locate it. The catch is, the only person I know with access to those sensors is someone who hates me.
I smell a good story.
Let's just say she and I have a history, which I might tell you about when I know you better. I made our contact an irresistible offer. One of the deal's terms is that she doesn't have to see me. I need you to get that vault's location, Captain. Impress the stars out of her.
I'll do whatever it takes.
I'm sure you will. You seem like her type of man. I should also warn you. Skavik knows about the vault. We can't let him catch up.
Relax. This is me we're talking about.
And I have every confidence in you. Well, almost every. The astrogation chart in that vault is essential to finding Nocdrane's riches, Captain. Your contact name is Beryl Thorne. When Beryl gives you the vault's location, come back and see me. Oh, and try not to let anything eat you.
Copy that.
Master, I've marked the best escape pod for your sole use. I, of course, will go down with it.
Alright. Oh, by the way, I might be getting up because it's burger night. Yay! Hopefully they actually catch up.
I'm Agent Saganti with the Republic Customs Office. What brings you to my planet, Captain?
Last time I checked, Taris was Republic territory.
When you have as many responsibilities as I do, you develop a sense of ownership about a planet. The Republic Customs Office monitors all starship traffic and ensures no illegal goods are transported on or off this planet. There's a lot of contraband making its way around Taris. If you see anything suspicious, I suggest you report it immediately.
Why so much illegal activity around here?
Lots of nice things are still buried in the ruins of old Taris. This planet is one big party for grave robbers and scavengers. I take a special interest in every new arrival to my planet, Captain. Keep your nose clean and we won't have any trouble. Clear?
I'll stay as clean as Alderaan snow.
We'll see about that. Enjoy your visit to Taris.
Yeah. Before I forget, let's actually buy this. It's really beneficial if you actually have both your capital transport and the person one, because it saves you so much time.
Taris. I'm Governor Suresh. On behalf
Yes,
of
yes,
the
yes, yes,
Galactic
yes,
Republic,
yes, yes, I
thank you for
understand,
joining
I
us in
understand,
this
I
historic
understand.
project. For your safety, please do not travel beyond the military secured safe zone outside the settlement. This world and our work here will shine as a beacon of hope to all of the Republic. But first, we have many obstacles to overcome. Together, we stand taller than any obstacle. Let's get to work. Together.
I am really curious of what actually is the history of Taris. Let's see if there's actually a YouTube video.
Argo, you're leaking oil again. You want to set this whole warehouse on fire?
The Maker said it is better to burn out than rust away. Perhaps I'm testing that wisdom, mistress.
I'm looking for Beryl Thorne.
That's me. Argo's what passes for my second in command. I recognize you from Risha's holo. Let's get one thing straight. The only reason I agreed to help is because my contract supplying the Taris Reclamation Project is at risk. Looked like easy credits. Turns out Taris is anything but easy. There are lots of interesting ways to die.
The galaxy can throw whatever it wants at me. I can take it.
If I don't finish my contract, I don't get paid. Tyrodal, my partner, died on a supply run. Put me in a real bind. I'll find that vault, but I have to finish my contract to do it. You work for me, and I'll work for you. Deal?
Can't your walking rust bucket handle things?
Not a chance. The scavengers out there would be on Argo like gundarks on fresh meat. I only have 2 deliveries left. Soon as you handle them both, we'll find your vault. The first job's for a Republic scientist named Vernon. He's got a research camp in Rakghoul territory.
You should take that comedy act on tour.
I wish I was joking. Don't know how anyone lives with those man-eaters all around. I'll start working on your job while you handle mine. Isn't cooperation grand?
Oh yeah.
Hello again, Captain. I didn't know you and Thorne were acquainted.
Agent Saganti, what a lovely surprise. It's only been a day since your last inspection. Don't you Republic Customs boys have better things to do than turn my warehouse upside down again?
I can inspect this warehouse whenever I want. It's the law.
Someone's power hungry.
Take Dr. Vernon's delivery, Captain. There's no reason for you to stick around.
Have fun with Agent Fancy Pants.
You're a regular comedian. Maybe I'll find a reason to keep you around, so you can make me laugh all the time.
Poke around the warehouse all you want, Agent. You won't find anything out of order.
What did I just step in, Thorne?
Apologies, sir. I believe that is my hydraulic fluid.
Oh, I need to actually summon Gorso.
Let's have us some fun, Captain.
Yeah. Hello, SwiftPixel 3211. How are you doing today? Ah, that's good. Which one are you focusing on now?
Dear Daily, I regret that your husband was killed yesterday by Rakghouls. Please accept my condolences. Dr. Soilan was an excellent scientist. I've never composed a death notice before. How did that sound?
The Dear Dolly part was pretty good.
I thought a personal touch was warranted under the circumstances. I I recognize the symbols on that container. My bio-alarms have finally arrived. Good, good. If only this had arrived in time to save my associates. Not your fault, certainly. We knew the risk of studying Rakghouls.
What do you think you're gonna learn about these things?
My colleagues and I were studying the Rakghouls' behavior, hoping to find a means of containing them. We can't afford to let the Rakghouls impede our progress. The Republic's rebuilding efforts on Taris are paramount to future prosperity.
You're pretty fearless for a scientist.
Fear obstructs understanding. Besides, my prospects for survival have just improved. I've isolated an identifying element in the Rakghouls' physiology, making it possible to detect and track their movements. The bio-alarms you brought will reveal how the creatures hunt. However, installing them will be a challenge with all my assistants dead.
Consider them installed, Doc. How hard can it be?
Indeed. All that's required are quick feet, basic technical know-how, and raw nerve. Things I see you possess in abundance. Place a bio-alarm at each survey station we've established, and I'll see you're amply rewarded.
Amply rewarded is my middle name.
Your parents must have been fascinating people.
It was a
Come
joke.
back when you're done, and we'll celebrate your success. Normally, I'd ask for your next of kin's hollow frequency, but I'd rather maintain some optimism. Good luck.
So I'm assuming, you're on my server? Okay, nice. The Trooper story. I actually like the Trooper story, because recently we played that, and I loved it. There's some things I would fix, as part of it. But it's still good story. I would have to say my favorite story, by the way, would have to be a tie between the Imperial Agent and the Bounty Hunter. Because, first of all, who doesn't like to play as a spy? Okay, so let's get off this thing.
That ought to fit you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, sure. You know. Come along one after I hate people like that. By the way, Pixie, I actually was playing, originally on a Shit Hill, Sean server. Because that's, I came over here because people who I enjoy playing with, they said, oh, we're gonna be playing on this server instead. I'm like, okay. So I transferred over my main character, and never looked back. Got that. No, just return to the guy, and then we're good to go. Well, thank you. I'm liking it so far. It's a fresh start. You know, come on, I've been playing this game on and off for over a decade now. Because I started in 2013, I believe.
Splendid work. I'm already receiving data transmissions from the bio-alarms. You've done the Republic's rebuilding effort a tremendous favor.
Those raccoons are no trouble at all.
Thanks to you, the Republic's reclamation teams will soon be saying the same thing. What you've done most definitely calls for generous compensation. Good show.
Seems dangerous to stay out here all alone.
I'm 100% safer now with the bio-alarms in place. I'll be fine. Accept these credits with my extreme gratitude. I'll begin collating my data. Thank you again for everything.
Hey, Captain. How are things out there?
That crazy Republic scientist got his gear.
Glad to hear it. That's one down, one to go. I finally located the other supplies you need to deliver. They were lost when Taradal got killed by the Ratghouls. A Republic patrol found the supplies with Taradal's remains, dropped everything off at an outpost near the lake.
I guess the Ratghouls didn't leave much of him behind.
Just bloody clothes. The Ratghouls turned Taradal into one of them. Try not to think about it. All you have to do is swing by the outpost, grab the supplies, and take them to an engineer named Olga.
Well...
Olga will give you some planetary core samples to bring back to me. Got it?
That should be easy enough.
It's still a great game. Keeman, I haven't really done any of them. Any of the newer stuff. I think I was gonna be doing yeah, I don't think I'm actually gonna be able to finish this season because I started too late and I really don't play this game when I'm not streaming it because I've been actually been playing some Power World in my off time, fixing some mistakes that I've made early in when I streamed it. Power World is still a great game to play. Once I get to the modern stuff, more current stuff, sorry, say not modern.
Imkanaya nugan, ejinim naya lak umnan mege. Nule lak apa jam kamgram, amkanem nang nemua inuk.
I sincerely have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Honest.
Nakag agib kik benabab. Neya agam berakaki. Bomo gala apaya. Nilama imi amka amgak. Kala jiwa nimok. Ebemgam nyama naya agam.
That sounds like just what I need.
Nibaga klamka. Gakyam. Glak nimu amya galak. Naya na rankam. Kala ama mani mami. Libik bak.
Sure seems that way.
Mengam gamgi, nina gegwan. Am nerna hanak. Kamperem ganyam bajiyang. Maniki kumbukam.
Yep. Yeah, I didn't actually choose. I'm gonna have to look at the list. Well, I'm actually gonna have to remake the list, for, crew skills. Because if there's one thing to know about me, Pixie, is the fact that I love me some crafting. This is one of the reasons why I love survival games so much, is because I love me some crafting. I mean, who doesn't? So this is why a lot of my favorite MMOs that I've played over the years are actually, have some great crafting systems. Star Wars: The Old Republic, you know, I like that you have to have your companions do it for you. There's one thing I would change about it, if I could, is, when you're actually crafting something, you don't have to do it, if you're not a sub, you can only craft, like, one item. How I would do it is, yes, you would only be able to craft one thing. If you're free to play preferred, you can do 3, and subs, you can do, 5. That's how I would do it.
You're all right.
And they've made some changes over the years that I'm in love with. Like, one of the things they changed was the Legacy Bank.
You're all right.
When the Legacy Bank came for first the thing, you didn't actually have the ability to put in credits. You can only put items in there. And it was annoying as a free-to-play and preferred player, because if you know what you're doing, it's quite easy to actually max out the maximum credits you can have. Because, I mean, look at me, I have over 100 million credits. You know, and I don't really play the game. Well, I used to play it a lot. I think I'm lagging a little bit. Yeah, the game's lagging. The stream looks fine, cause I'm not getting any notifications.
Gotta fix it.
It happens sometimes. Okay, so That is a very difficult question. Now, are you asking for each companion, each origin, or in total? Because if it's in total, keep in mind I haven't done any of them newer ones. I would actually have to say, what's her name from, what was her name? I have to look her up because it's gonna drive me crazy if I don't do it. Give me 1 second. I'll hop onto my main character. Yeah, I'm on Onslaught. What is her name? Yeah, Lana Benico. I love her. Because she has a compelling story, and you know she's with you for an extremely long time. She was also back when I used to yeah. I would basically call her a gray Sith in some aspects, because she does some things that are like not what a Sith would do. I gotta have a load of companions. Can I actually still? HK is still a really good one, because I like to when it actually does die meatbags. Very annoying companion to get. Very annoying. I would have to say top 5 Lana, HK51, and then Blizz. Those are my top 3 companions, period. Oh yeah, she's really a nice one. And I respect her.
just like you wanted.
I personally don't like Thorin all that much. It just rubs me the wrong way. Personally, I respect that he is. Sorry about that. That he's a descendant from Baxishon. Keep in mind, I can't really play Star Wars: The Old Knights of the Republic. I mean, I've tried. My system won't let me play it.
You are cleared for the following travel routes.
Where? Yeah, I think.
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only.
Huh. I didn't know that was possible. I knew it was possible for Lana, but I didn't know it was actually possible with him. That would make sense.
Chusa yomata chitoya, asubwi mota uipa, hatoga wata kiko uba kiri wata buki donko.
You never take those things off?
Choba I kafstuan dile jihulo kuta. Buka kampak nijit, tonka yiliska chanaga, kabano tase makipuna, malituta udmishka.
Yeah, 'cause,
Who are these scavengers?
Upa tonti toki maki chisa chubolo wawuni. Hoya toka changa goptula dobata wana wanki. Chaskruni dopat kurira dokanki kung.
The scavengers must have a camp. Know where it is?
Piti dotenya go kakajujo. Da biska ku paliya. Pampawula ji ota kakoka huta nupisto.
If I had a credit for every death trap I've escaped, I wouldn't need this job.
True. I know there was a lot of companions for research, romance. Because
Malituta udmishka.
I know that each origin has at least two, one male, one female. But beyond that, I don't know much about the companion romance. Aside the characters you run into early on. What am I looking for? Okay, so I know what I need to look for. Send you in there. I'm going to hit you that. it's nice. They may have changed this, but I thought you can actually, as a sniper or a gunslinger, immediately press the buttons for cover, for crouch or whatever. It would actually send you to the nearest cover. Arcanine is an interesting character. And he has sort of like a redemption arc. And I sort of respect him because his father made who he was. And I respect that, considering my own relationship with my own dad. I haven't played done the that storyline in forever. One of the reasons why I'm actually streaming it, doing all these origins, is actually to so I can actually have an excuse to actually play them again. I have a nasty habit of putting things off. And it's like one of the downsides of who I am. Ooh, I think someone recently came and actually got rid of most of these guys. Because memory serves, there's supposed to be like a lot of guys in here. Once I actually complete all of the story stuff, I don't know what I'm gonna do. This is why I'm actually, on top of streaming this game, I'm also streaming Star Wars Into Worlds, which is an X4 Foundations mod, which I highly recommend, because you get to fly in, you know, Star Wars ships. And I'm a huge pilot fan. I mean, one of the goals in my life is to actually get a pilot's license. But considering how expensive it is, I don't know if that's going to be possible anytime soon.
Don't worry about me.
Guess isn't really worth it. I've liked. I also like the changes they've actually made to the sniper. I haven't played the sniper in a long time.
Why'd you have to go and kill everybody? Some of those guys were all right.
I'm here for the planetary core samples. Hand them over.
Planetary core samples. Right. You work for Beryl Thorne, don't you? That's what I used to do. The name's Tyradol. I was helping Beryl smuggle artifacts off Taris disguised as core samples. I thought we'd get rich. Turns out Beryl's a soft touch. Instead of selling what we smuggle on the Imperial market, Beryl gives relics to descendants of Taris survivors for a tiny finder's fee. Ridiculous.
Smuggling relics off Taris is against the law.
Exactly. It's dangerous work, and we should be earning a killing. I let Beryl think rat ghouls killed me and went into business with the scavengers. They had a bright idea to increase profits. Why sell a relic to the Imperials once we can sell it a dozen times? These droids are making copies of the relics.
Takes guts to fleece the Empire.
And that's just the beginning. I'm working out deals with wealthy collectors all over the galaxy. Let's be smart about this. I'll give you a hefty payout and a cargo pod of counterfeit relics if you keep my operation quiet. You go home richer, Beryl gets some relics to give away, and I stay in business. What do you say?
Okay, Pixie, you have a decision to make. Shall I? Sorry, but I like Beryl. You got a deal, or no, attack. Options 1, 2, and 3. I would normally do like a voting thing, but I don't since you're the only one here. Thought just occurred to me. Okay, hear me out. For the bounty hunter, I actually, this is gonna be a complete random idea, but instead of like doing lights out or whatnot, been done to death, but I'd make a wheel on stream. And I gotta figure out if I can do this, how I'm gonna do this. But I let the wheel decide my choices. That's a soda, by the way. I don't drink alcohol. Pixie, you there? I'm just gonna go with, because I don't think you actually respond to me. Let's make a Okay, I just... No. I'll go with you.
Sounds
Got
like
a deal.
a happy ending for everyone.
I'll transfer credits to your account right away. You'll have them by the time you're done with Beryl. Take this cargo pod. She'll never know the difference.
Oh, thank you.
Just remember, this stays between us.
What is your option, by the way? 1, 2, or 3 for this guy.
Why'd you have to go and kill her?
I'm here for
planetary. I was helping instead of
smuggling relics off.
Exactly. I let Bear. Why sell a? And that's next week. You go home rich.
So should I do? Sorry, but I like Brow. You got a deal, or no attack. What is your what is your decision? I do this because I like to involve people in my streams because I think that's more fun that way. Okay.
I think she deserves better than to be cheated by you.
Oh well, I guess we finished this the hard way. Droids, code black. That'll fit you.
Nice. Let's go back this way. She's okay. Honestly, and this is a downside of me, I don't really think about characters who I only run into, like, for a small chunk of the story, all that much. But there's some, like, standouts, like this guy, right? You're gonna hurt your eyes.
These aren't core samples, Ovold, and you know it.
Moja jo chaluka. Kunachi do niktitoki sayatupi nu aviti.
Cargo pod is full of Taris relics.
Se gota do buti kihasa da puño. Liz di woto. Kumpa. Gigi no lia makachisa. Doika boda pachi isa jonki.
That's your story and you're sticking to it?
Umpa hupa. Chiquilia umpasa do bisca. Ha wanchi cospa tota ulia.
Sorry, that one down the wrong pipe.
Doc, how's Jessup? He okay?
Your friend suffered from a raccoon bite.
Just a bite? So he got off easy?
He was infected with a raccoon plague. He was turning into one of them, so I spared him the misery.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
There. We'll find you a grief counselor.
Another reason why I like this is because you can be doing stuff like this, and you can have these little conversations happen. Love that. Nice little feature.
I can count the number of times I've been truly impressed in my life on one hand, Captain. Congratulations. You walking in with those core samples just got added to the list.
Why didn't you tell me about your side business? I thought we were friends.
Well, I guess there's no point in beating around the bantha anymore. How'd you find out what I'm really up to? What happened with the scavengers?
That's actually... How do you go about doing that? Sorry.
Turns out Tyrodol faked his death by Rackles and joined the scavengers. He told me everything.
I never liked that guy. Where's he now?
He's fertilizing this beautiful swamp.
Stupid Deveronian. He probably drew first. Sorry I didn't keep things on the up and up, but you're working with Risha. I've got trust issues there. I don't want these relics decorating some fat senator's bedroom. They're going to the descendants of Taris survivors where they belong.
I can't argue with that.
Oh. Well, I'm glad you feel that way. Hey, look at that. The Republic just updated my contract log as complete. And right on time. My spaceport friend granted me access to the Republic sensor array. Let's find us a vault.
It was that easy for you to get access?
Never easy. I just make it look that way. Sensors are picking up the vault's unique radiation signature. That's good. Aha, there it is. Oh. Your vault is in Zone 0. That's bad.
Give me all the details.
Zone 0 is in no man's land. When the Republic first got here, it sent a bunch of surveyors to map the region. One surveyor made it back alive. Said the place is overrun with things worse than rat ghouls. Nobody goes there.
I might try that.
If that's where the vault is, that's where I'm going.
You'll need serious hardware to crack that vault. Risha's good at getting into places she isn't supposed to. Maybe talk to her. It's been interesting knowing you, Captain. Have fun out there.
Do I have to actually go back to my ship? I do have to, I might have to go back to my ship. Let's actually go back to my, let's use this. Is there any real benefit to playing Gray?
Hope you got that vault's location. I eavesdropped on Skavik and some mercenaries over an encrypted comm channel. They're trying to beat us to the vault. Sounds like they're closing in.
Beryl says the vault is buried in a place called Zone 0.
Then we're not sunk yet. Unlike us, the mercenaries don't have the vault's exact coordinates. From what I overheard, Skavik's men aren't having much luck in their search for the vault. Something out there is eating those mercenaries alive. Literally.
For once, I'm glad Taris is a death trap.
The creatures are slowing the mercenaries down, but not enough. Get to the vault as fast as you can, then open the lock with this Geonosian slicer module. It took me months to trade for this. Don't lose it, understand?
If I march all the way to Zone 0 and I'm still locked out of that vault, you're fired.
Technology has come a long way since that vault was built. It'll open. Good luck, partner. Hope I see you again soon.
If I die, lock up before you leave.
Not funny.
Okay.
Remember me? Agent Saganti with the Republic Customs Office. I have some questions about Beryl Thorne.
Let me get back to you.
This won't take long. And it's not a request. I suspect Thorne is smuggling relics. And I think I know how she's doing it. What I lack is proof. I need someone to step forward and testify so I can arrest her. I'm looking for an honest citizen, Captain.
I'll say whatever you want. For the right price.
I only pay for leads that result in an arrest. Hard evidence. If you know something about Beryl, I'd love to hear it.
I caught Beryl hiding relics inside those core sample containers.
I knew it. Regulations keep me from opening those containers, but now I have eyewitnesses. My men will arrest Thorne immediately. Her smuggling operation is finished. Take your reward with my compliments.
That's mighty generous of you, Agent Saganti.
The Republic appreciates your assistance.
I can't believe you rolled over on Beryl.
We need to keep the heat off us.
There had to have been a better way.
Enjoy the rest of your time on my planet, Captain.
That was unique. Well, I started off as a light side. But I actually start doing for the rest of the playthrough, do gray. What are we gonna do next? Yeah, let's go here and then just like take the speeder. That's gonna save me some time.
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only.
I can see that, based on the origins. Some origins I feel are better if you play them either dark or light. A good example of this is my playthrough of the Counselor. I enjoyed playing as a dark side. Because I had problems with some of the powers of the Counselor. Keep in mind, I've been around since before they do this new option where you can play regardless of origin, you can play whatever class you want. Okay, so I don't have to go to the end of it. Okay, this is a decent sized one because this wasn't, I think, yeah, that's the Jedi Counselor. I think that's the Jedi Knight. That's Trooper. okay, we're almost done with this planet. I'm only gonna do, Taris and Norshada, because I had to cut my, last stream short, because I thought there was a bug issue. Turns out it wasn't. Can I actually use my... No, I cannot use my mount here. Alright, that's okay. I can use my rocket boots! Which, by the way, are the best investment of your credits. Anyone who says otherwise is just lying. Did I get a new... I did, I got a... weapon and, there was a weapons and a decoration one? Yeah. Let's actually, before we go in here, let's actually open those up and see what we get. So, we have a metal stand. I don't have any of these. Nice. I already have some of those. And do I have any of these? I don't know if I do. Let's open this up. I only get one. So I get the MR36 sniper rifle. Let's actually look at this thing. Ooh. That does look nice. Let's actually switch out the stuff over here. I don't need that because I have that fully unlocked. Okay. Yeah, no, this actually looks nice.
That ought to fix it.
Oh, I love the sound that it makes.
How'd you...
Let me guess. You're Skavik's mercenaries.
How do you... We're supposed to be... Never mind how you know. We've been through 10 kinds of pain getting to this vault. And not to watch you open it first. Skavik, you there? You want to see this, boss? We're at the vault, but we're not alone.
Too perfect. I love it when everything comes together like this. How's life treating you, Captain? You enjoying my ship and all my stuff? What about that two-faced Risha?
Doing great, thanks.
You expect me to believe you melted that Snow Queen? Come on, she's looking for a real man. Still owe you for that mess on Coruscant. You have any idea the grief I'm taking? I could kill everybody who cracks a joke, but that's a lot of work. So why don't you just die already?
I'm ready to settle this when you are.
Glad to hear you're on board with the plan. Roxer, I want you and the boys to spare no effort killing my friend, and make it as painful as possible.
You heard the boss. Fry this fool!
I hate this, the looks. Yeah, thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a lovely day. And I'll see you around. Alright. So we now teleport to...
You got the astrogation chart, didn't you? I can tell by the look on your face.
Did you ever doubt me?
If I did, you've just made me a believer for life. That astrogation chart belonged to an exchange gangster named Davik Kang. Davik personally mapped dozens of hyperlanes between the core and outer rim systems. He found shortcuts and hideouts all over the galaxy.
How did you find out about this chart?
The same way I find out about everything. Listening to the right people. Have you studied much galactic history, Captain? Interesting patterns emerge if you pay attention. Davik Kang's criminal empire ended when this planet was destroyed. Nocdrayan's empire was born when he destroyed a planet.
I'd like to destroy a world someday.
I hear it's the thing to do if you want to leave your mark on the galaxy. Certainly worked for Nock. Once upon a time, there was a pirate haven on the outer rim called Mandalia. Thousands of criminals lived there. One bright morning, Nocdrayan's freighter dropped out of hyperspace over Mandalia. He demanded the pirates surrender to him or die.
Pirates aren't known for surrendering.
They weren't afraid of a lone, lightly armed freighter. They thought Nock was crazy. When the pirates sent their reply, Nock launched a single rocket at their settlement. The warhead was tipped with an Imperial nerve toxin. The entire settlement died in less than a minute.
Where did Nock get an Imperial warhead?
He stole it, of course. He'd been looking for a way to take down Mandalia in one shot, and that was the perfect solution. That day at Mandalia, Nocdrayan went from being a low-rent smuggler to one of the richest criminals in the galaxy. Anyway, that's how the legend goes. I should probably let you get back to work.
Is there a plan to use that astrogation chart?
I'll upload these coordinates into your Navicomputer. It'll take a while, though. I don't recognize some of these stars. At any rate, I'm ready to leave Taris. I'm sure we can find someplace more interesting to be.
You've got a bad case of wanderlust, Risha.
It's one of my best qualities.
I'll be right back because I'm hearing something. So let me go deal with it. Yeah, I'm hearing banging. Alright, I'm back. It's just my roommates going at it again.
I never like asking for favors, Captain, but I think maybe we know each other well enough by now. I want to look for my cousin Rona. She's all the family I got left, and I think she should know what happened.
Never worry about favors, Corso. You're part of my crew.
Thank you, Captain. Rona came with me when I left for the brigade, but she jumped ship at the first port. All she ever wanted was to get off Ord Mantell. I thought maybe we could track her down. You'd like her. She's really the reason I'm here.
You two will be back together before you can say a verbal thirst vibroblade.
A verbal... So not that soon, then. Rona was kind of our family rebel. We used to have a blast together. She liked me to run interference, so her father never caught her on dates with off-worlders.
I look forward to meeting her.
On second thought, maybe I shouldn't introduce you too. Rona's always had a nose for trouble. I remember one time, Uncle came looking for Rona while she was on the shuttle pod with some Agamarian pirate. I was about 12. I didn't know how else to distract Uncle, so I started to fight. Got the whole ship confiscated. I never did find out how Rona got out of city jail.
Interesting lady. Okay, so we're gonna go do Nar Shaddaa, and then that's gonna be it for the stream. And then we'll go to make it fair. Because originally I was planning to knock out all chapter 1 in like one sitting, but I try to be fair.
I love Nar Shaddaa. This is the place you get everything you never knew you wanted. The only laws are the ones people make with bribes or blasters. It's good to be home again.
Maybe you can show me the sights, gorgeous.
Nice try, but we're here on business, not pleasure. There's a hut here named Druga who has a prototype starship engine. We need it to find Nocdrayan's fortune. Druga and I made a deal. He'll trade the starship engine for that caged beast.
How can that slobbering creature be worth a ship engine?
It's the last male Shanjaru in the galaxy. The species is pretty much extinct. That makes it valuable. Druga's hosting a giant moving party on his pleasure barge. It stops periodically at different locations. Right now, it's on the promenade. I sent Druga several messages, but he never replied. You'll have to make contact the old-fashioned way.
I can't wait to see what kind of party this hut throws.
It's a shrine to grotesque extravagance. Rich lowlifes from across the galaxy spend a fortune attending Druga's gatherings. Before you go, one more thing. I know there's a price on your head from Rogan the Butcher over some business on Ord Mantell. Word on the HoloNet is, Rogan's personal bounty hunter is here on Nar Shaddaa. His name's Zank Helrod. Watch out for him.
You think Zank is here for me?
It may only be a coincidence, but better safe than sorry. The sooner we finish our business with Druga, the sooner we can be someplace Zank Helrod isn't. Have fun at the party.
Yeah. Let's actually look for something real quick. I would like to get a range weapon. No. Item modification. Okay, color crystal. Oh, that's for 6. I don't need 6. I don't need 7. hopper. Ooh. You know what? Oh, I don't have to buy. Okay, that's a cool feature. I didn't. Okay. Okay, they're really getting into it. I'm gonna have to go because I can't really stream while they're usually fighting because I can hear one of them screaming. So I'm gonna end it here. Talk to you all later. Peace.